So are you living the life you deserve to live? And I often ask myself that question, more so years ago when I was a teacher, full-time teacher, training chemistry, 7 years. I still wonder why. And maybe it's because I went with the answers that my elders, the adults around me, teachers, my family said, you know what, you're good at science. Maybe you should go and be a scientist, maybe be a teacher of science. I was like, you know what, that's great, because I can make cash, and cash brings happiness. And that's the problem that we see as children, as teenagers. Teenagers want their independence, and they will go and do these jobs for cash. Great, lovely, needed. But in the long term, is it slowing down the growth to the future self? Only time will tell as we get older. But if I'd have gone with my gut, I would be working in places like this, because I wanted to be a countryside ranger. Would that have led to the happiness I was chasing when I was a teacher, being disillusioned? Probably not, because it doesn't pay very well. So it's all about following the guidance of the elders and also the inner mind as you grow up and through the stages of life. That includes as adults. We will change as we get to adulthood and later adulthood. Are we still on the path? Now, I often find these days, if you find that you're just not feeling it, you're not feeling that fulfilled, have a little check, come out to places like this. This is near Birmingham, this is Church Stretton and the Longmynd, and Cardiff Mill Valley is below. Church Stretton's the nearest town. And I suggest if you're in the Midlands, Chester way as well, you can come here, have a lovely walk, have a think, have a look at some sheep, have a look at the birds, and go, why am I not feeling that fulfilled? What is up? What does something not feel right? Even if you are perceived to be super successful, if you are thinking things are not right, think about what your values are. What do you value in life? Do you value money? Do you value your nice fancy holidays? Or do you, through those, actually fancy and love time with your family, time with your partner, time with your parents, time with your pets? Because often once you see through those fancy shiny things, it comes down to very few things that we want. We want connection, we want to feel loved, we want to feel wanted, and we also want to give those things back to the wider world and our family. So really we could just negate and pass off all those things as all-inclusives that we all need because we're working too hard and not spending enough time with our family, and go have that 1 week a year. Better be sunny though, we better get good sunbeds, and guess what, you get there, no sunbeds and it's raining, even if you go to Spain, because that's all it is ever going to be when you're so stressed from a life that's not serving you. You could do this most days of your life if you so choose, if you thought about a plan that would allow you to do this. I'm working today, I work most days that I ever film, wherever I am on the planet. And that's taken a few years to figure out. And the final thing I'd like to say is, there's a Japanese term called Ikigai, living a life with purpose. There's loads of these words from different communities across the world, but this is one that I do love, because it does ask you to think about, what does the world need? What do you love? How can you make cash? And how can you basically have a lovely life whilst serving the community and yourself is how I took it on. So have a little think about Ikigai, look it up, okay? And think about what can you do to live a more fulfilling, most beautiful life. And if you are thinking, oh, I just don't know, get outside, half an hour walk, no distractions, and your mind will tell you something that you haven't thought about for years. 3 years ago, I was in the depths of ending my 13-year career as a teacher. And I had been in leadership, been running science departments, and I was just people pleasing. I know it now. I was like, I don't want to do this. I just want to be outside. I just want to be surfing. I want to be with the dogs. I want to be with my friends. I just want to get rid of this life that is the people pleasing part. Okay, and we can all do that. Just have a think. If you think you're a people pleaser, how can we get that changed? Have a think. But anyway, whatever you're doing today, get outside after work and enjoy this sun. Have a good one.